crashed to a 35-run defeat to the South African women in the final one-day international of their three-match series today. Chasing 236 at Buffalo Park, the Caribbean side twice looked poised to pull off victory, but lost wickets in clusters to end on 200 for 8 in their 50 overs. Marissa Aguilera and opener Shaquana Quinton both struck 40, while wicketkeeper Charmaine Campbell struck 27 and Deandra Dutton, she got 25. The West Indies women still won the series 2-1 after taking the first two games of the series. Staying with women's cricket, UWI Blackbirds defeated the Angela Harris Tridents by 40 runs yesterday in the Iris Walker Memorial Women's T20 competition at Friendship. The Blackbirds were sent in, and CBC's Shane Jones has their innings.
Picking up the action with the Blackbirds, losing Melissa Howard, bowled by Aaliyah Allen for 27, 4-1 for 2 at that stage. Charlene Tate on strike now. This is this full one from Byron. Alison Gordon into the attack. Rochelle Griffith goes big over cover for 4. Full from Gordon, and that's 4 more. Real loose one from Ali, and she gets the business. Another wicket would fall, though. Tate gone LBW to Aline for 18, 76 for 3 now. Gordon to Griffith, got all of this one, 6 runs. Too many full tosses. Griffith gives it the bottom hand, 4 off Shanna Thompson. Griffith still on the go, loving the full tosses. Another freebie, pulled away, and 50 to Griffith, 4 fours in 1. But then she was out, well caught by Byron Tony off Nikita Jones for 57 as the Blackbirds finished on 139 for 8.
The Tridents were then bowled out for 109. Crystal Yearwood top scored with 40, and Shauna Eveling took 2 for 22. In more cricket news, Barbados will be looking to capture all 3 titles in this year's WICB Regional Youth Tournaments. Failing to place high in any of the tournaments at the youth level last year, the BCA chairman of youth selectors, Elvis Howard, believes it came down to the short preparation process. This time around, players in the national under-15, under-17 and under-19 camps have been hard at work since September last year. The chairman says the task will now be selecting the best 3 squads to represent Barbados.
We get the ball rolling with trial games again. There will be 5 trial games across the 3 age groups, on the 15, on the 17s, and on the 19s. At the end of the trials will be serving 2 purposes. One, we'll be reducing the numbers in the Center of Excellence. There are large numbers right now. They're in the under 15, they are 45. The under 17, 62. The under 19, they're 63. We got to get those numbers down to around 25, so that when we get to 25, those 25 young men would be the final set of people who will be marking themselves to be part of the final 14 to go off to the West Indies Cricket Board various youth championships.
And Youth Committee Chairman Kamal Springer says the board has to ensure that it plays its part as well.
It is very important to us to recognize that the West Indies United team did well in the World Cup. We need to follow up on that. We cannot just leave that there. We need to put things in place to have continuous success at the regional level. And what Barbados can do is provide the best group of young players we can find via the Center of Excellence and the schools program, and even working with the clubs to produce the highest quality of talent we can find in order to step up to the West Indies level and do well. If we want them to aspire, the board of the BCA has to make the best that we have of the resources, limited as they may be, as Stephen would have mentioned, in the economic climate that we are in. We have to put our best foot forward to make sure that they have the best future possible.
In basketball news, Station Hill Cavaliers' perfect run in the 2016 Cooperators General BABA Premier League competition continued last evening at the Barbados Community College Gym. The Cavs only trailed once during their matchup with the Barbados Lumber Company Lakers, as they won by 6 to move their record to 5-0. In the other games, Pan American International Insurance Warrens blew away the Combined Schools Tridents 80-52. Burger King Clapham Bulls handed VYB Patriots their 5th straight loss, 74-70. And Orange 3 Pinelands are now 3-1 after a 68-61 win over Hilton Barbados Warriors Sports Club. Damon Best reports.
BABA action. Pinelands in orange versus Warriors. First quarter, Junior Moore, deep two, drains it. Then the steal, fast break. Jonathan Fitt earning some frequent flyer miles, throws it down, 2 of his 13 points. Warriors offense needing a spark. Give and go. Jamar Headley, teardrop 2, led the Warriors with 23. Here he is once again. Warriors moving the rock. Headley locked and loaded. Bang, 2 more. But it was Pinelands with the 7-point lead at halftime, 38-31. Third quarter now going the other way. Both teams with both their big men, Charles Vanterpool for the Pine and Corey McDonald on the Warriors side. Pinelands picked up the slack. Darion Hurley strong to the hole, had 11. The Warriors though managed to pull within 2 points. Heading to the fourth, 50-52. Nicholas King from deep, count it, had 17. Well, let's go fourth quarter. Warriors defense, an open book. Pinelands, quick learners, inside to Fit, 2 more. Then Hurley, corner, pocket, nothing but net. 5 minutes to go. Pinelands by 3, 57-54. Iceman going to work. Captain Jeremy Gill from downtown, 3, team high 20 points. Pinelands go on to win this one by 7, 68-61 over the Warriors. Second game, Station Hill Cavaliers in green and black playing Lakers Sports Club. You never leave this guy open. Keith Burkitt, unattended, knocks it down, made 3 of 7 from that range. Cavs though were equal to the task. Jason Smith, the golden touch, 2 of his 14 there. Lakers trailed by 9 at the break, 29-38. Jemai Puckrin, top of the key, 11 points to his credit. Second half business going the other way. Lakers come back to lock the scores at 42 apiece. Pull-up jumper from Burkitt, good. Led with 19. 5 players in double figures for the men in blue. It's game on. Sidney Bonksero adding his touch with 10 points. Lakers up 54-50. 1 quarter left. In the fourth, Burkitt off the screen. 20/20 vision, got it. The Cavs not done and dusted. They retake the lead with 5 minutes left, 62-61. The Cavs going on to pull away down the stretch. Darren Hunt had 12. Then Corey Howard with the offensive board here. They win it 71-65 over Lakers Sports Club. Damien Best, CBC Sports.
Well, thank you, Damien. Well, Saturday's Sandy Lane Gold Cup will have a 10-horse field, and throughout this week, we'll take a look at some of the contenders for the prestigious race. So, where's the best place to start? Well, with last year's defending champion Sailors Creek, of course, and one of his stablemates who's looking to make his local debut come Saturday. Here's Anne-Marie Burke.
Last year's champion horse, Sailors Creek, has not actually raced since running away with the 2015 Gold Cup, but is in the peak of form. Having had a few issues on his return to the US, trainer Mike Maker has him spot on, and just looking at his warm-up, he is going to come out with guns blazing to assure he is again in the winner's enclosure. While in Barbados, he's under the charge of veteran trainer Jonathan Simpson, who agrees that Sailors Creek could well be a repeat winner for owners Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey.
In comparison to last year, he looks 100% better. Last year he was a bit dehydrated when he travelled. He didn't travel as well. This year he looks like a monster. Given the fact he hasn't run for the year, he had a bit of an injury when he went back up and he was laid off. But they've told me he's been working fantastically on the training centres, and I mean, he's a picture this year. So all in all, I think he has a very good chance of defending his crown. Also
out of the Ramsey connection is Watch Your Own Bobber, expected to be mounted by Barbados' most decorated jockey Patrick Husbands. The 4-year-old chestnut colt enjoyed his last victory back in October when he made all the running in the Showing Up Stakes and Trophy at the Gulfstream Arena in the USA. Charged again with preparation from the local end is Jonathan Simpson, who says despite Watch Your Own Bobber not being touted as a front runner, his form can put him in the money.
So I had never seen him before. I'd seen him run on TV. And when I've seen him in real life, let me tell you, he's perfect size for Barbados track. I mean, he is compact. He has tactical speed. He can run from the front. He can run from the back. And we'll see which of the jockeys will be riding him. It's not been decided who is riding who yet. They will make their decision, or one of them will make his decision shortly. But I believe we know who's going to ride Jerome Barber. He's a front runner, sort of type it would appear. And he's going to make the race very, very interesting.
Defending champion Sailors Creek will run out of gate number 10, while Watch Your Own Bobber will be near the rails out of gate number 2. Anne-Marie Burt, CBC Sports.
Well, that's sports for now. I'll be back in just under an hour's time with more sports here on TV8. But don't you move.